Assalamualaikum, my name is Inta Asmira binti Jamaluddin from ICT652. Today, me and my group mates will be presenting our case study of AI chatbot named Notebook LM. The training title is Enhancing Student Productivity with Notebook LM. But first, let me introduce you to my group mates, Nur Hidayah binti Rosdi, Ainu Syahira binti Cik Rahman, me and myself, Inta Asmira binti Jamaluddin, and Hani Hafiza binti Cik Aziz. Have you ever heard about AI chatbot? AI chatbot used to interpret language, process data, and communicate naturally. It also acts as intelligent assistance for students and also help in learning, research, and academic tasks. And we have chose Notebook LM as our AI chatbot. It used to developed by Google as a personalized AI tool, let users upload notes and ask questions, and also help in summarization, organization, and explanation. It also designed especially for students with many study materials. Why we use Notebook LM for learning? Because it helps to organize knowledge and simplify complex topics, encourage active learning and critical thinking, and suitable for exam preparation and project works. It also promotes digital literacy and independent learning. The scenario is where a university student who is preparing for final exam to study more effectively, the student uploads the lecture materials into a Notebook LM, use the AI tools to summarize, generate quiz, and organize notes, where it helps the student to study smarter. And our objective is to enable students to apply Notebook LM effectively in academic tasks such as note-taking, note summarization, and exam preparation. The second one is to enhance students' skills in organizing and understanding learning material through AI-assisted summarization and comparison. The third one is to encourage students to integrate Notebook LM into their daily study routines to improve comprehension, productivity, and digital literacy.
Hi everyone, my name is Ainu Syahira binti Cik Rahman, and I will be sharing the prompts we might use in our Notebook LM. So the first prompt is summarize the key topics covered in the uploaded lecture notes. So the Notebook LM will read the notes and give a short summary of the main points. In this case, it focuses on computer ethics, highlighting the historical overview and definition of computer ethics. This will really help us understand the main ideas quickly without having to read all the notes, which saves time and make revision easier. Next, when we try the difference prompt like what are the differences between ethics and morals in this chapter? So the Notebook LM will compare both concepts clearly. It explains that ethics come from external rules like professional guidelines, while morals are personal beliefs about what is right or wrong. Interestingly, it also links this to the Islamic concept of akhlaq, which relates to the good character. So this prompt helps students gain a clearer understanding of key concepts in a simpler and more direct way. The third prompt is give me quiz questions from my uploaded notes. So this command helps with exam preparation by asking Notebook LM to generate quiz questions based on the lecture content. So the questions range from simple ones like facts about the storage capacity of early computers to more complex multiple choices questions that test deeper understanding. By using this prompt, students can test their knowledge and identify which topics they need to revise more, making it a very practical tool for self-assessment and study preparation. So the next example of prompt is create a mind map of this chapter. So this prompt tells notebook LM to organize information visually. So for example, in this case, the main topic for foundations and evolution of computer ethics, which branches out into subtopics like personal devices and connectivity, and ethics versus law. This mind map helps students see how ideas are connected, making it easier to understand and remember the overall structure of the chapter.
Prompt 5. Extracting key terms. This prompt helps students identify and understand important keywords from their notes. When users ask Notebook LM to list and define key terms, it reads the document and picks out the main words that are important to remember. This is very helpful for building strong vocabulary and improving understanding of a topic. Students can use it to quickly learn definitions without reading everything again. It also saves time when preparing for exam or writing reports because the main points are already highlighted and explained clearly. Prompt 6. Comparing concepts across chapters. This prompt helps students compare two ideas or topics from different chapters. Notebook LM looks at the information and shows how the ideas are related or different. This helps students connect what they have learned across topics instead of studying them separately. It also improves critical thinking by helping students see relationships and make better conclusions from their learning materials. Overall, it encourages a deeper understanding instead of just memorizing facts. Prompt 7. Study Guide for Revision. This prompt helps students create a short and clear study guide. Notebook LM gathers all the important information from the uploaded notes and summarizes it in one page. This guide gives students a quick overview of the main ideas they need to study before exams. It is very useful for revision because it saves time and makes studying more organized. Students can use it to focus on the most important points instead of going through long lecture notes again. Prompt 8. Personalized Study Plan. This prompt helps students plan their study time in a smart and organized way. Notebook LM looks at the uploaded materials and creates a study schedule based on them. It divides the topics into daily sections so that students can study step by step without feeling stressed. This helps manage time better and ensures all topics are covered before the exam. It's very useful for students who want to stay consistent and prepare during revision week.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Hidayah binti Rosdi and I am the last presenter for today. I will present about the do's and don'ts when using AI tools such as Notebook LM for study purpose. First, let me talk about the do's. When we use AI tools like Notebook LM, we should always upload reliable and related documents such as a lecturer note, journal article, or past research. This helps the AI give a correct summarized and useful idea for studying and exam preparation. Next, we must check and edit all the AI generated notes before using them. Even though AI gives good information, we need to make sure it matches our topic and lecturer requirement. We also need to give clear and specific prompt. For example, instead of typing summarize my note, it is better to type summarize my lecture note on marketing strategy for exam revision. This helps the AI give a more focused and detailed summary. Lastly, we should combine AI idea with our own understanding. Notebook LM is just a guide to help us organize our study material, but our final note must show our own thinking and effort. Now, let's move to the don't. When preparing for exam, we should not depend fully on AI to make note or write report. AI is helpful, but our work must still show our own effort and understanding. Do not copy AI generated note word by word. Always read, check and rewrite them in your own words to make sure they are correct and suitable. We should also avoid uploading personal or private information like student ID, private file, or company detail. This is important to protect our privacy and follow university rules. Another thing to remember is do not use AI content without citation. If we use idea or summarize from Notebook LM, we must cite them properly according to required citation style. Lastly, do not share your Notebook LM workspace public because it may contain personal note or file that should stay private and safe. Next, I will present about ethical and privacy issue when using AI chatbot, especially Notebook LM. Using Notebook LM in education gives many benefits. It helps students get information faster, make summary easily, and improve understanding during exam preparation. However, there are also some ethical and privacy issues that students must be careful about when using it. The first ethical issue is academic honesty. Some students depend too much on Notebook LM to summarize or write their study material. This can reduce their original thinking and personal effort. If students copy AI-generated content directly, it can cause plagiarism because the word does not show their own understanding. So, Notebook LM should only be used as a study helper, not as the main writer or academic work. The second ethical issue is bias and wrong information. Sometimes Notebook LM give inaccurate or incomplete summaries depending on the data that we upload. If students use this content without checking, it may cause confusion or wrong answer during revision. To prevent this, students should always read, check, and edit the AI information before using it for study. Now, let's look at privacy issue. Notebook LM may store, upload files, note, or personal data, and this can be risky if we upload private information. Students should not upload personal details such as student ID, official document, or confidential file. Also, students should not share their Notebook LM workspace public because it may expose personal or academic material to others. Another privacy issue is about data sharing and tracking. Since Notebook LM is an online system, it may collect user information like login, detail, or file type to improve its service. If this information is not protected, it could be accessed by others. To stay safe, students should read the privacy policy, use strong password, and log out properly after each session. In conclusion, students should use Notebook LM wisely and responsibly. Always be honest in your work, check the accuracy of AI content, and protect your privacy. Remember, Notebook LM is not a replacement for our own thinking. It is only a tool to help us learn better and improve note-taking and critical thinking. Lastly, we move to the pre and post questionnaire. In this part, we have 5 questions for both the pre and post questionnaire. The pre questionnaire is given before using the AI tool to know the student level of knowledge and understanding about the topic. Then the post questionnaire is given after using the AI tools to see what students have learned and how their understanding has improved. By comparing both results, we can see the change in student knowledge, confidence, and experience after using the AI tools. This helps us to understand how effective the tool is in helping students with their study and learning process. That's all from the pre and post questionnaire. Thank you.
In conclusion, Notebook LM is a very useful tool that helps students study more effectively. It makes learning easier by summarizing notes, creating study guides, and organizing study plans. It supports active learning, helps students manage time, and improve understanding of complex topics. However, students should always be responsibility and not depend fully on AI. Notebook LM should be used as a helper to support personal effort, not replace it. When used correctly, it can truly improve productivity and help students succeed in their studies.